Quick video catching up on all of today's transfer news. Been a busy one. I was at the training ground earlier on talking to Luke Dowling. And yeah, he had a fair amount to say on a few different topics. Firstly, it looks like Nestory Irankunda is going to Sporting Lisbon for around 15 million plus potentially add-ons and a sell-on fee. Basically 15 million plus Watford profiting from his future success there. And with 40% of that going to Bayern Munich, it looks like a profit of £7 or £8 million initially, which is another profit turner. I guess a win for the buy to sell model, albeit a shame that we lose him when really we've only seen fleeting glimpses of potential rather than the final product he might be. Having said that, I think he's still got a lot to do, a lot to learn, a lot to prove. And there is a world where in a few years' time, that looks like a fantastic sale because he's not quite reached the level that Sporting hoped he would. So we will see. But that looks like it's going to be a major sale of this summer. Imran Louza for now isn't going to be a sale. Nothing ruled out for the rest of the month, but he's fully back involved in the team, training ahead of Crawley on Saturday, and I'd expect him to be involved in that game. Luke Dowling said he's trained really well, happy. There's been no issues with the captaincy changing hands. And yeah, he's in the mix as far as I know. Incomings wise, centre-back, clearly the continued major priority. Dowling says he wants at least one in by Southampton next weekend. That's the hope. Again, there are no guarantees, but that's what they're working towards. Doesn't want to be left waiting for example, Elaine and Fooney in the final week of the window. Thinks it needs to be addressed sooner than that. And then if they can get one in, it potentially gives them the chance to wait a little bit longer and see if one of those premium loans does come along at the end of the window. That seems to be the thinking. And he talked about the need for a centre forward as well. Clearly seeing what we've all seen, that at the moment Luka Kjermgaard and Mamadou Doumbia have some potential but are raw and need some help up there. And he talked about potentially a different profile of forward, someone who runs in behind rather than just another target man forward who likes the ball to feet. So that's where we're at. And we'll see how things develop over the next few weeks.